If you're looking for a seed with a whole bunch of building space, a whole bunch of different biomes around spawn, and so much more stuff, then place these numbers in the seed generator. Now, is it just me, or does this seed look familiar? Probably just me, but speaking of me, this is where I actually managed to spawn right inside the world, right inside of this pretty flat looking plains biome right here, which stretches from all the way back there to all the way over here, and also stretches for a very, very long distance in this direction. And looking around, we can see, yeah, there is quite a decent amount of flatland, as we can see around here, along with a whole bunch of rivers and waterways spewing all across the land, which does mean that chest rafting should be made relatively easy around this one seed. And if you keep heading off in this direction, not only will you pass a really big ruined portal right there, but he also passes pretty decently sized flower forests we can see right here too, which, you know, could be pretty impressive, but not as impressive as some of the other landscaping we could see around the place. Like, we had this entire grass cave completely filled with a waterfall right here, and right next to that is, of course, this huge body of water right here. Not quite an ocean, but it's still pretty decently sized, right next to this huge looking meadow biome, right next to, actually, as we can see in just a second, bear with me, a cherry grove seeing itself right over here too. So I don't know, if I were to ever play this seed, I'd probably build like a pretty big mega base right here. Maybe something to do with time or something like that. And speaking of time, again, you have no time to waste at all when it comes to flattening areas, because you fly around anywhere around this one plains biome and it is almost entirely flat. Like, you have maybe about 80% of flatlands, and then 20% of even the hills we have aren't really necessarily that too hilly. But if you're looking for some more diverse terrain and something like that, then you're going to want to head past this huge mangrove forest we can see right here. Because, of course, past this mangrove forest, you'll eventually find yourself a savanna plateau we can see right here. But from back at spawn, again, you're going to want to head off in this direction, not only because there's oceans, and oceans for as far as the eye could see, not only is there eventually going to be icebergs. Yep, icebergs as far as the eye could see. But if we head about 1,000 blocks in this direction, or actually even less than that, then we'll find ourselves a really big looking mushroom island with, again, some pretty flat looking areas. So in case you even want to build on top of the mushroom island, it's still a pretty viable and feasible thing in actually doing. And speaking of viable things, you reaching the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.